Alexa, next song. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Madden 25, Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Miami Dolphins. And this is my copy. Yeah.
Welcome in everyone to my football game stream.
Alexa,
It's the
next
National
song.
Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it comes your way next.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season.
Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama. And
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Putting a receiver in motion. Third and long for him here. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone.
There.
He has it at the 33. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's
He does have a
most
Super Bowl to
experienced
his name,
quarterbacks.
but
He's
it's not
also
with the
one of
Steelers.
winningest quarterbacks. Even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. That throw behind his intended target. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's 3rd down now.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. George Pickens the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Berrios now to return it. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Extra man in the secondary.
Already on the board.
3rd down coming up. We send a man in motion. Off the play fake. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. Ahead of 4th down. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He picks up 16 on the good return. And the Steelers will take over possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Russ is going to cook here. He finds Pickens left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now. Wilson looking to throw. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That one gains 7. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. To throw, here's Wilson. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Wilson to throw again. He's trying another one deep. This is caught inside the 15. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Steelers first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
QB sneak coming, and he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Russell Wilson with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out.
Thank you for watching, King.
We haven't seen so far in this opening half. We haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First play in the drive. Here's Mostert. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away.
Cameron Hayward with the tap.
Set it down, started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Hill comes in motion left. Here he is on third and long. And a stunning loss there.
Thanks for the safety, guys.
That is a wild safety. 2 plays ago, if we had seriously mentioned a safety partner, we'd have been laughed out of this booth, right?
Well, they say things move fast in the NFL, huh?
A couple back-to-back sacks, losses like that, really opens us up to possibilities we weren't expecting.
Yeah, not all those possibilities are good, Kate, unless you're that defense that just dropped 2 points on the scoreboard.
First down throw from Wilson. That's Jefferson. He's got it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers threatening to run away with it
That's what that
already.
play does.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers stretch the lead to 23. Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to
I have
return
7 followers now, King.
He stopped on the return at the 27.
I don't know who they are, but I
Sending their offense
have
back
7
out
of them.
there. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's caught behind the line.
I might do YouTube today too.
Offense to the line for second down. 2 now from the gun. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the Steelers go in nickel. Third down. They've got a man in motion. Tagovailoa facing third and long. Bails out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. His work begins at the 31. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion. Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Defense shows blitz. Wilson. That's caught for the first. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers swell their first quarter by 6. And we haven't even reached the end of 1. And already, that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
It's only the first quarter, King. They're not even trying.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Berrios now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
32-yard line.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Shotgun. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Nightmare is correct.
The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers grow
37-0. Alexa, spell Dolphins.
Score 37 Steelers Dolphins 0.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Barrios now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins back out on offense as we see Raheem Mostert again. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first
And
point.
it's still the first.
Beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching.
37-0, King.
I know. The drive begins with a
Watch
run
me on
from
Twitch.
Mostert, who swarms in the middle. This gets
Hi.
maybe a yard. Holcomb
Watch me on Twitch on what? On your tablet? Oh. Cool. Oh, okay.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa escapes the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's Tua. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
They played basketball today and shit.
Punt team on,
Maybe
and
higher.
they'll send this one away. He fields it cleanly. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Steelers down Russell Wilson, headed back to the...
Yes, Sonny's. I know.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set.
Sonny's auto. Sonny's playing football.
Gets everything he has under this throw. Big gain downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers blowing them out in this opening quarter. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to return it.
Okay.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Miami offense headed out there now.
Oh, okay.
And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. Second down.
44. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Third and short, Mostert. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. A long-time standout, Calais Campbell there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the pistol. This throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get set.
Man in motion here. It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. Out.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. He's on the move. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown.
Wow, you guys finally scored. Congratulations.
For the first time this game.
You finally caught the possum.
Sanders connects on the point after.
Now it's 7 to
Dolphins
44.
cut into the lead by another point. Sanders all set to send it away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Steelers headed back out on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Wilson on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Can you hear my music or no?
Threatening to run away with it already. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers.
Can you hear my music or no?
50 times in league history.
Okay.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good.
51 to 7.
And the Steelers continue adding on to that lead.
(51 to 7).
Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
In motion left is Beckham.
Ready.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age in the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out with 3rd and 4. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he can't escape. They drop him to the turf. Got a flag down, though, from early indications. Think this might be on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it, too. That one was on their defense.
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
And we're only in the second quarter still. We're only in the second quarter.
He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
I'm just looking forward to the halftime show.
Counter give to Mostert. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Oh, wow. I appreciate 4 people watching. Comment, guys. Comment. Please comment.
Flushed out of the pocket.
I'm new to Twitch, so comment while you're in here.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's been one of the players of this
They have
game.
4 people watching me, and no one's commenting.
Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Russ is going to cook here. Completed here to Pickens. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Wilson looking to throw. Targeting the sideline, and Freiermuth has it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Russ is cooking again. That's Jefferson, he's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He fires one deep down the... This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making this a laugher before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Yeah, I had 4 people watching, and no one commented, and now I have 2 people.
This return makes it up to the 25. Miami
Who were?
take over once again on offense.
Oh, that's right. I know.
Bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go.
PlayStation.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Oh, they should.
They send Hill right. Now a give. It's Mostert headed right. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
They'll go again with Mostert. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Here's Jake Bailey now on for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he...
Damn.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Throwing is Wilson. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag.
Should I accept that penalty? That's it.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense
That's on
exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we
think
wanted, and we let him
can.
off the hook.
Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers continue dominating in our opening half. George Pickens the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Next time.
On the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Their offense running back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to his running back. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That stop made by T.J. Watt. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they
Does
take
the quarterback
him down.
not know how to throw a ball?
And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down. Tagovailoa now. Able to get it to Mostert. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense in their... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Russ. And a man is there to knock that away.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it.
I hit circle game.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense did it. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
First down throw from Wilson. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers ballooning the first half lead even further. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
Boswell to add the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
$71 to...
$71-7.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Mostert on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late.
Hi everyone, when you come in the chat, make sure you say hi to the host.
Okay, Butler's just working quick.
This finds Mostert. And he's just spinning his wheels.
Yay, Butler's working. I did it right. Now I got Botworks working for Twitch and YouTube.
Running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he gets it away from his end zone. He's got it. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. That throw finds Pickens. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And it's one of the records that's always there lurking in the back of your mind whenever a QB's having a really good game, right, partner? And we're just fortunate that we were here to finally see it fall. He's the first ever to throw 8 touchdowns in a single game. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
First down, here's Russ. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. Sticking in the air with Wilson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
Trying to find his tight end, and that makes it second and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers running away with it in the second quarter. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
$77-7 now.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
$78-7 now.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
You feel better now that you got the platinum? That's good. So what's going to be your next game that you're going to play?
Here comes their offense out again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner.
Right.
So hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Okay.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah. Wish I could say the same, but I did all that.
Has his man, it's Smythe. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Yeah. That's why I said I wish I could say the same, but I did all that. And now I'm just waiting for what I'm waiting for.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Bailey on now to kick this one away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. He has it at the 22. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. 65 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Wilson on 1st and 10. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he gets him around 6 there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Wilson on 3rd down. Still going inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. I love plays like this,
84
bro.
to 7.
Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary.
They added rank
Give
to
your
what?
quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find
Yeah.
Peter.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
$85 to 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Mostert on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. First down, here's Tua. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Russ setting to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
$92 to 7. Hi everyone, when you come in the chat make sure you say hi to the host.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Mostert on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense headed back to the field. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. A run from Mostert to begin the third. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Get set. Out.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a
Oh, the
tough
Dolphins are
down.
out for lunch today.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Takes it in at the 26. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. I mean, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at...
Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game.
98-7 PS. This game is a runaway.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot now at this extra point. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
(99-7).
Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to return it. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Back out runs their offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Beckham, the motion man here. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They kick the running back in motion. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. 4-step. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Yeah, ready. Right. Out.
Here's Tua. On target to Waddle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Tomorrow a
The
good
home
day
team,
for
St. George Pickens set for
the
this
3
next
letters,
possession.
or
And I think by this
is
point we can all agree
Saturday
that he is
better?
not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half.
Oh, you're not?
They'll get this drive started.
Oh.
First and 10.
I'm sorry.
Right. Right.
Russ looking to throw. He gets a lot
Oh,
behind
right.
one. Deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
And
Right. Right.
Throwing again is Russ. He's trying to go deep again. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
oh, Dana left already?
Right. Green eight.
Here's Wilson to the air.
Right.
Pass taken in by Fryermuth. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Okay, Saturday's fun.
Give him 32 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh
Martin
first
has to
down.
work Friday night?
Right.
Or does it?
Right.
Russ is cooking again. That's incomplete left side. Nearly an interception on that play. And it's going to be second down.
Right.
Wilson to throw again. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Throwing on third, Wilson. He's going deep this time.
But
Misses.
the hospital will
Inside
let
the
you
15.
see him for
They rip off a big
little
chunk
bit.
of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk.
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers trying to end this before the final quarter. George Pickens the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
(106-7).
This is a horrendous game, guys. This is a horrendous game.
Barrios now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. This offense making its way back out now.
You know what horrendous
Try
means?
for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out.
No, horrendous means bad. It's a very bad.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Tua now from the gun. This finds Mostert. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
All right, come on.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. He nearly took this one all the way. A huge return that easily could have ended in 6. And the Steelers have a short field in front of them as they take over. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Well, there has been no answer to keep him out of the end zone, and they can't keep him out of the record books either, partner. That score gives him the most receiving touchdowns ever in one game.
And trust me, Kate, those defenders, they threw everything. Man, zone, press, off. They just could not stop him. He was on a mission, and it was a mission for the record books.
$112-7.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
$113-7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Hi everyone, when you come in the chat make sure you say hi to the host.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Has it, man. It's Achan. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go ahead.
Tua off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Tagovailoa. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They'll send out the punting unit. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Takes it in at the 21. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark.
Okay. Do they call... Is it called lurking on Twitch as well? Okay.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Russ is going to cook here. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down. Now here's Russ. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going to go. It's Wilson. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. 1st down, ball at the 36. They motion Waddle over left. Running on first with Mostert. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, get set. Out.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Flush it. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Back to the line.
Midnight release the flash.
2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a
Did
yard.
Julie have a good party yesterday?
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Did he end the first?
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they continue to trail by.
Hey, did you have fun?
A whole lot more than a field goal.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blitz coming, Russ. He's trying to push the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime
119-7.
you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Go Steelers.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
$129-7.
Not bad.
I mean 120-7. Not 129. When you come in the stream, hit the follow button for me, thank you.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Barrios now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh,
Second fumble of the game.
Steelers have it, headed the other way.
And it's covered by me again.
Great. Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball.
They are really getting killed by
What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Wilson with it on first. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Russ setting to throw.
Oh no, my first interception of the game. Oh no. That's okay.
It is a part
I
of
have the lead.
practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about
Steelers screwed the first interception of the game for them.
protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
You know what they should add to the Madden games? Interviews after the game.
From the 24. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Like Tracy could interview the quarterbacks and say, "What was your defense? Hold on to the game. Oh, just throwing the ball and having faith in my players and blah 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 blah." like what they say in real life.
I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Starts the return at the 34. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So second down coming up. Throwing again is Russ. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Made it up. Made it up.
Another touchdown, Brock.
Right at the end of the third quarter, Pittsburgh scores 126-7.
Bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now in the confidence and the timing,
127-7.
boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Score is 127-7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Mostert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Get set.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. This is away, and once again, he's got all of it. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone
at
this season. No, sir.
TZCI3GC.
On their prior drive, Brock, a pretty
Hey King, can you see what link that is in my chat? I don't want to click on that. I don't know what it is. Hey King, can you see what link that is in my chat? I don't click on that. I don't know what it is. It just showed up. It's right under the comment where I wrote the score is 127-7. It's in purple.
for him when you look at his season total. First down, here's Russ. He'll get this to Jefferson. Get some space around midfield. He finds 37 yards.
How do you
on the play to
refresh
move those
this?
chains.
But
Okay,
they
we often
just
talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
what's the thing called? Watch now. What is that?
First down throw from Wilson. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered. Everybody's gonna hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Hi, Dark. You sound better. Uh-huh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Mostert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Okay.
Offense returning to
Oh,
the
that's
field
cool.
now for the Dolphins. They're out and set. First and 10.
Oh, cool. That's cool. I
All
thought
flags
you
down
were.
here. This might be a free play.
I thought you got 2K26 back from WWE. I was like, oh, cool. That reminds me, I got
Easy
chicken.
call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Uh-huh.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Here's Tua. This finds Mostert. And this one doesn't go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial.
134-7.
Let's keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Tua now from the gun. Escapes
Fourth
out to the
Q.
left. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a
The
pickup.
Dolphins are getting their butt kicked by me. They better do something. Scores 134-7 right now in Miami.
When you come in the stream, hit the follow button for me, thank you.
Complete over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Get set. Go ahead. Set.
Tua setting up to throw. Has a man, it's Achan.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Back to throw. Tua. He's up. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
Star, fall from a shooting star.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Ross is going to cook here. Launches one deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Pat Fryermuth, the
That it
touchdown.
is. That it is. It's a
147.
Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
$141-7 with 704.
7:04 is the time left in the fourth quarter.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that
Time
spot.
within game.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. This might be a free play for him. Getting out to his left. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
All right, come on.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it, and this one does not go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to
You
escape.
playing Jeopardy?
Good thing he listened to it. He was able to
You
make
playing
something
Jeopardy?
out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Okay.
Flush out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
Yeah.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Wait. Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune? Jeopardy comes on at 7:30.
Back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Oh, it does? Oh.
And they've got him
Your
for a big loss.
your games are the opposite of mine.
A humbling moment to see a
That-
completed third down pass
That's
actually go backwards instead of towards.
Wheel of Fortune comes on at 7 and then Jeopardy comes on at 7:30.
They're out now, ready to punt it.
Oh,
That
okay.
drive went backwards. He's gonna send this
Okay.
one forward.
So Jeopardy comes on at 7:30 for you.
Got all of it and then some. You'll get it at the
Okay.
9. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the
Okay.
return. And the Steelers will take over possession. Wilson now, 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Russ looking to throw. He's trying another one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's into the
How does Rocco
end zone.
feel about the
Touchdown,
Super Bowl this weekend?
Pittsburgh. The Steelers are running them out of the building.
Do we know who the
George
favorite is
Pickens,
yet?
the touchdown. His sixth of the game. That's the
'Cause I
first
haven't looked.
NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow.
Oh, New England's favorite.
Point after up and good for Boswell. And they'll continue adding to their
That
lead.
sucks because I want Seattle. Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
One hundred and 47 to 7, 148. To 7.
Yay! He is good.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Does your cousin Rocco do fantasy football? Is he too young?
Mostert on the return.
He does.
They'll have decent field position to
Didn't
begin
know
here, Brock.
your
He's
cousin
tackled just
Rocco
beyond
was
that
too young for
30-yard
that or
line.
not.
Another drive coming up for this offense.
That's cool.
They've got first down from the 31.
When you come in the stream, hit the follow button for me. Thank you.
Now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That is
Trying
Botman's, yeah.
again following the sack. That's Smith on the slant.
I only gave Botworks a few messages.
You know, Kate, years ago,
Yeah.
my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp.
If you want to put commands, you use the exclamation point for everything. Exclamation point Charlie.
It's dynamite.
No, I'm telling you.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
Yeah, I just did that last night. Set up Botworks last night.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it.
And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked offsides, and we've got a flag. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. And he could have a free play here. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Able to find Achane. And they take him down right along the 30.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He's on the move. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Automatic first down.
First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Ready, Jack?
Now two at a throw. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball.
Wow, you guys captured your own fumble for once. Good job.
Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get...
Oh, no, he lost control of another one.
Never mind. Listen.
Steelers have it, headed the other way.
You know what they like to say about sports? It's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now, following the turnover. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
Okay.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Russ is cooking again. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Pat Fryer
154 to 7.
For him in this game, and one more ties the record. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
$155 to 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Mostert on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense ready to get going again now. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, they have... Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
44, ready.
Tagovailoa. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He's on the move. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
He lobs it up, looking, tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Another through the air this game.
161-7.
But that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well.
Horrendous game. Horrendous.
And take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so
I'm beating them on their own field, King. What's wrong with them?
Done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner, they've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right
Hard
over
Rock
the top.
Stadium. I'll do a stream on YouTube later. Not of this,
now
but
Boswell
else.
On to send this away. Mostert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock has been... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. 2 now from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Defense with an excellent opportunity.
Can I play college football there? 26.
Throwing from near his own goal line. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Definitely a
26.
rare moment we just witnessed here, Brock. That is their 2nd safety of this game. This defense is showing out.
Capitalizing on any and every opportunity they get. I'll tell you what, a lot of crazy things enter my mind during a football game, watching and analyzing, but 2 safeties, never seen it coming. You ever been to a game?
164-7.
I was ripping through the memory bank, too, and I can't think of one.
Yeah, kudos to this defense to make it happen. Now,
here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Steelers running them out of the building. George Pickens the touchdown. Another through the air.
170-7.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock.
Mr. Former Steeler scored a touchdown for the Steelers, who's now a Cowgirl.
coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
When you come in the stream, hit the follow button for me. Thank you.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
$171-7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Mostert on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Miami offense headed out there now. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Beckham, the motion man here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Gets himself free. And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked offsides, and we've got a flag. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
All right, come on.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
177 to 7.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
That's the final score, guys. 171 to 7.
Coming up.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 9 seconds left.
Go ahead.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And
Yeah,
he's tackled after gaining
171 to 7.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Miami.
Game over 171 to 7 Steelers win.
Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Bye, chat.